Hello. Yes, hello. Yes, I'm getting you.
Yeah, hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam. How are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. By the way, you are connected directly to a program that we heard about
Mm-hmm.
from the Gambia that the police women network about to start a program. That is to say,
Mm-hmm.
it has to do with fundraising program for the Gambia police women. And
Exactly.
when we got the information, we think every Gambian has an obligation to at least satisfy the nation. In doing so, we would have to contribute our quota to national development. And we have seen that the
Absolutely.
police are the vanguard of the Gambia who actually are guiding the country and responsible of the country's internal security.
Peace and security.
And that being
Sure.
the case, when you had this thing, we waste no time. This is Alaji Radio and Omega
Mm-hmm.
12 getting together to have interview with you to see how best we can also
Thank you.
contribute our quota to national development and see how best we can call the
Mm.
attention of the public to come and assist the female police.
Absolutely.
By the way, what's your name, please, madam?
Mm. I am the CSP Gas Sabali, a Chief of Operation Bundu and Talinding, KM East, but the PRO of the Gambia Police Female Network.
Okay, that's good, Madam Sabali. You seems to be a sister,
Mm-hmm.
but then here we want to make sure we work as a team, collectively and responsibly.
Inshallah.
We heard that you want to organize a program, and what is the nature of the program, please? Can you highlight some of these things, please?
Okay. I think, thank you very much for having me. First and foremost, I think it is important to give you the background history of the Gambia Police Female Network, which was formed in 2017 and officially launched on the 23rd of November 2019. So the purpose of the network, because we need to know the objectives of the female network of the GPF, which is to, I mean, network within the institution with our male counterparts, especially in a bid to mainstream gender issues within the GPF. That's the purpose. So we've been on it for a while. We've had training programs on gender issues, and we sponsored program for our female officers on the admin and technology. So we deem it necessary now because, as we all know, we need to raise funds to be able to support some of the activities that the female network needs to organize in the long run. That warranted our this program for the show fundraising, which we're going to do with Jali Bakuyate, our Gambia, Jali Madi, and other musicians to grace the occasion so that at least we can gather funds and support within the GPF itself, the female officers. Yeah, yeah, the purpose. And then we want to extend the support to the most vulnerable too. Yeah. Hello.
CSP Sabali, thank you for that brief introduction regarding your
Mm-hmm.
forthcoming program. Well, as you have already said, the purpose of the program is to raise funds for more especially for the female police wing in the country. We have realized that the government cannot do it all for everybody, and we have also seen that as ladies in the service need to be encouraged. And now that you have come up with this beautiful and lovely initiative to help the Gambian police force, more especially the women's side, which you think is good,
Yes.
and then are you extending your invitation to every Gambian and non-Gambians alike, or how do you do it?
Well, we have our patrons, the mother of the night, and then the brothers of the day, which we are extending our hands to the executive of the government. That's the First Lady, our Honorable Inspector General of Police, our police commissioners, and partners, not only within the GPF. We are extending our invitation to all citizens of the Gambia. So, and definitely we need their support. As you rightly stated, government cannot do it all. So we need to take certain initiatives to also put our own efforts in making sure that whatever we want to do, we can do it through this fundraising. Sure.
That's lovely. So it's like this is the first of its kind in the history of the female police network to invite Jaliba
Absolutely.
Kuate and then do this fundraising program to help your officers. Is this the first time?
Yes, this is the first time. Yeah, in the history. In fact, to have a female network, it has never happened in the history of the Gambia Police Force. This is the first time we initiated it. And then, in fact, the launching was graced by the former Vice President, that's Aissatou Toure, and the retired Colonel Jane Ellen Fashal, that was the wife of the then ambassador, U.S. ambassador to the Gambia.
Yeah.
That was during the time of our late Inspector General Alhaji Mahmoud Diop. May Allah grant him Jannah.
Amen.
So, and the guest speaker was Mariam Adelaide C. So you see that since at the inauguration, at the launching, we invited the executive and civilians within, because we are the community and the community are us. So we definitely need their support. And we are calling all citizens to come and support whatever they have, one way or the other, to support to grace this great occasion of this kind in the history of the Gambia Police Force.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I am very much impressed that the Gambia Police Force, the women wing, could sit down and then have such such a beautiful and lovely idea to help your colleagues. Is it why we thought it's important that we have to come up and assist in this propaganda? It's nothing else, but the country is ours, and we are pretty sure the president will be behind you, the minister of interior, the minister of defense, and all the ministers will be behind you, and we can safely say that the program will be successful. So we are calling on all the Gambian businessmen and women to come in large numbers and support, whether they are going to the program or not going to the program. But what is more important here is the small money you put there will go a very long way to assist the Gambia Police Force. Am I right?
Indeed, you are right.
Yes.
You are correct.
That's
the essence. And I know, like this thing also, we have the support and the backing of our Honorable Inspector General of Police and the senior management of the GPF, because as we all know, this is a disciplinary force. We cannot do things as we wish without their blessing. So we are saying a very big thank you to the Inspector General Alhaji Abdullah Sanyan and his able senior management of the Gambia Police Force, because we are directly under his supervision, and he also contributed a lot in supporting this thing to take place. And he's really supporting the female network. And since the inception of this female network, definitely gender mainstreaming is coming up, because we are holding key positions for the first time for me, for a female officer to be chief of operation at where I am, KM East. this is one of its kind. And we have a commissioner of operation who is a female officer, but right now at the mission area, who is no other person than Siri Jabang. And we have a lot of commissioners now. We have deputy commissioners, we have officer commandants, they are female officers. And the PRO, for the first time for a female officer to be a PRO in the institution. So definitely this female network definitely paying dividends for the, is paying for the purpose that we initiated it for. Definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
We are having big support from the senior management through the Inspector General of Police.
So we would not forget our Honorable IGP Ablai Sanyang for being there for the Gambian police women, right? And the Minister of Interior as well as the President of the country and the First Lady. Because I'm sure, as the tradition will say, if they wash your back, you have to also wash your stomach. And we have realized that the IGP has encouraged you people a lot, and even the former IGP, may Allah have mercy on his soul, Mr. Job. Yeah, you have initiated this thing, you face them, and they welcome the idea, which is very lovely and exuberant, definitely. Chief Superintendent Police Sabali, we are very much elated that you people can come together and think of the junior officers and think of the police cadre, more especially junior officers. Sure. Because as you said rightly, the money you gain from here are going to be you are going to plow back this thing to the police force, more especially the police women side, which is actually for the first time in the history of Gambia. The Gambia, we got our independence in 1965. We have gotten police, women, army. But for the first time, I'm sure there will be what you call institutional plagiarism. The army may also copyright you guys. Don't be surprised because you have a very good initiative. And then even the drug squad, the NIA, they may all copy you guys. Because you have police are the vanguard. Definitely speaking.
Yes, let them just come and take it. Yeah, we are the parent body of all these institutions.
So
they are highly welcome.
Then we are now calling on all the businessmen and women, the police, the army, the teachers, all the other sectors in the country, diaspora and inside the Gambia, to come out and support the police. These are our sisters, these are our wives and our mothers in the service who actually are having sleepless nights to help the Gambian community. If you see we can sleep in our house today, it's because you are in the sun. And definitely, if you are risking your lives, we must also satisfy people. To satisfy you guys, we must come at least the small money we have. $1, $2, $5, €10, pounds, we have to contribute. Let's all try and buy our tables. Let's all try and sponsor directly or indirectly. Or let's try and disseminate this message to the compatriots so that people come out and support the police. I am just elated. That's why we say, look, we must waste no time. We must bring in on the platform the RadioAlhaji Radio and Omega 12 International. We are trying to make sure the Gambian people come out and support you. And solely and wholly, the Gambian people behind the people. This is not politics. This is national duty. And we believe that national duty, all hands must be on deck. Definitely. Whether opposition or not opposition, you are working for everybody. That's why we can sleep in our houses. So if you call us, it's a clarion cause. We have to come out and answer to people. So we are asking the business community, more especially, please come out and support our ladies. These are the people who have the intelligence, who have the enough energy to support this country. And one thing I'm surprised is Madam Sabali, is like, I only hope your office is well equipped with furniture and computers, because that should be one of the things, sure, our target now.
Yeah, I mean, the very solid station as of now, we have a new police station. So
okay,
we slowly but surely it's coming up. Yeah, partners are definitely supporting.
What would you have for the business community, like those who are having stall shops and the like, who sell cement and who have these other building materials, to sponsor the police? Because sometimes we realize that some police at night they find it difficult to mobile. Sometimes the police stations, you have stagnant waters here and there. The government can do it all. This is our country. We must not say it's the country, the government that should do all. We must also pledge. What do you have for the business community to do, at least to make sure the police stations and the police are at least better off to be able to do their duties correctly?
Yeah, inshallah, let them come forward and support because this is about our country, the Gambia.
Sure.
Government cannot do it all. So if anybody is willing, or we are also appealing, if they can step in and support in any side, because policing is wide. So whatever support they can come up, they are highly welcome. Let them come and give us a hand so that we can have a better and a very secured nation called the Gambia. So we are appealing to everybody to come and also support our this program.
Yeah, for the benefit of the local language listeners, our Sarahules who don't understand the language because Sarahule don't go to school, and the Fulas don't go to school either. So we have to use this opportunity. And some of my body in Jola don't go to school. Anyway, it's a joking relationship. Actually, lafta nga dia mu demanding maninga kawana ani nisa from sura kan fanna furu alla nyin network police network nyin mune ma daliloti because yaf mo tuba control angale control furu kaf mo isaje muri an ko ba jomma nyolu mfalli kibe nyolu mul man kaw me bake isaje sa try salon be mu fokan janto furi france na ila marché ko ni nyin ye mun soto dara silu lo nyi sa bituo ndal tinano ndetike san non tableau san no bari al nyin kafal famma ita simile fono be gambian kolye nyin police female network to ba ya angale countole nga o moy
Hade. Okay. Yo, assalamu alaikum. Maning kakamwila ani maning kul. Bemo be kontonan tela CSP Chief Superintendent Gasabali. Gambia Police Female Network la PRO. Yo, kami marinke wa yafo nyame wala munyintiko. Ntolu police nga female network nga wala soto. Female network wala muko police ol Gambia Police Force nga musolu men bigi. Musolu men be service kono. Nga kafole lo me ya long ko kafo nyi nga ko kuru 2019 le. But natana a launch November 2019 2017 le nga kafolo. But natana officially launch in November 2019. So ngalo men kama wale mu ka musolu sendem to ya gender mainstreaming wala mu komi like ke wali na positional dominate le sila titale kurunto fanang ngadara nyato women in leadership women empowerment so wala ka musolu sendem to ya jele bawo nganen to lem bamalti to lenin barin ke wali be futu wala dolem inkolti so kuru sinyo mako do banku be ko wala nyaajere nganda ko man sakunda ta be kino la wala tinna be nin ka folo ta folo ya fanan sabe man din fono baaw to nim polisulu jo siata do yata parfa o kare fa adala si tallu ka wala kunna joto nga kafu nyoma ni nga kafu nyoma nim men sata ni alon ko boro da man dia ande like jaralo yalo tul mo fi ma african wala mon ci legi si sasa ko mo fi jaralo wala ku don ka ñoo support le nimme alon ko e bulu banta si fem bonde wuli tan wala wuli dum na di leyete ni jara police fan soto no yemburu na du wala because ni to ko kele be la dimba yalo marano la to nyala ke wolu be mbulle barbutu mo kilim buka dimba sa mano fon si ñoo ma koy lo kamala nka ko do dajale wala nyama ko don dimba mbulle de bare ko mada ko sai nkana danda mal tema de nimen sasa tangi ma koy wala nimne ye puso to ngallo ye wala nka tempo fanankele nga training workshop fanan organize le kamusul sensitize police musul ngana sister forces ol fanan army immigration nin tata region wodi jon ton ke bulan na ko ni fananka wol ke komi entol musul benyo ma ko no la nyaadi benyo sembantu lendi la nyaadi le fana ni place wol la fana nyanta mutala no nyaadi le yake ko wol ka ke nyame yajele so nga feel ko sain nga joro kenun na dindi mo doliye e computer ke anin jenda kulu teng yajele nga wolu be kele jenda and child nga wol workshop ke le with partnership with one of the school dole bi janni wol yake so sila kuma da ko patu silande ngana danda malu ko nga finti si molu fana ma ko no men ya lon ko musol nin dindi ngol si na ma ko ru futande wol ma bare butu men be ma bole bulu nin ka to gondila man fenke men sa la faran woto ikoni ka busi ka banjuna so kon be lafta jale ba ku yatile kala nin february karoti ni wan kononto lafta kala pincha bi holle so ma kala fundraising lati mbe ticketol dealer mbe invitational dealer out pour mol simma ko yetiketol fanan sang isaje ni nga fengo fen soto je man sakunda buka be keno asikem fanan pending sang to si bagal so sanno lan fanan na ala faram na police kan anen na findi nga mo ko men ya non ko inidi awni am most vulnerable wala indi ngol to anen musolo so ma ko ro nyanta dila na oda de make sure la ko nga findi fanan ngam bulo futande woluma so wala na jin programme wulindi mbe mo dane la isina yamma ko ni mo naka police la quality ngaje ko anana mon soto in the history of the Gambia police force put female network ye soto so nga soto alhamdulillah rabbil alamin akata amam jubla wato le anin na present IGP men mi yalon ko wala yen semben tu yandi idin alaya mahmud fananta ablay nata mahmud ya dan dama fanana ci kawalato kasi kande santo fangode ayen semben tu ya bakele because nin sula tala wati asa ala bunda yele anala business schedules asa ko nyanna ngakacha talata lungo don ne botala office tay tan dinal de kelaten police man ke ko en kafudolu ndolbe odale ko to oda ibe ko kala foni la ke bali afo ni man songala atekela bari tolde alhamdulillah rabbil alamin tan dunga fengo femma asimma ko asa fongo soto fengota ayake je oto IGP sanyang anala senior management mbe tentulambe jahila support when definitely nga appreciate le ngala da ko wati sayen fa on na committee ko na mule ni na commissioner of administration ay wole ke je pura e ma koy oto yalo wala fata mo so la nyaato talal oto be wala mo be fo ala sikayro sabati banko kan ay dimol lemu ay binki nyolu ay mama nyolu ay ba nyolu so be mo be kilila alena man sakundaw everybody business sector mo be so le mo be da bijele albena aliena la police lu sembentuya na fengo fen soto je abe murla mfawon le kan koteke wolem andin ba ata dan na police institution do ronto be fintilale ni mul be do ko tele because na partner so le soto mo kilim mankuno ngalon de ko detention center men be jana children fen ko ni ninga ñun dinol most vulnerable soton ke samana na woto do ko nyanta ka keje ndun nyanta support sambala jele ba o to lem first point of quality ninki skete ka follow police le hani di mona e ni to randi man ku no ma e ka sama nan police dindi wona filta atana police le so won ku jamalo nyanta kala wol kono so fanan timbulo keno je ba o ngal ne ko man sakunda ta be keno la bare fanan ninga ñin fon racing ke fanan sitin no kula ndum insha Allah nin ala yindi ma nga habe nyama keta nyama support finde da nyama albam murla na be programme wol ke lambe fintila bitamu support insha Allah baraka ta kan bari to ngam sene
CSP wo mu yemu explaining adiata nyebake yo yeman sala kini fo so wode kuma da bake na adol kono munda beje munda tije do kare nyi mum mobe la quality nyi mum mobe la quality adu yemu fanan IGP Mr Sanyang definitely yala ne nyana ko kendo soto dinu in fact do ko buka duye bake wo because dinu ka bekele ika bekele so mbedu wala fane bake alama palaso mela bloko no palaso aya samba no ko banko mo jigira nyamin adlan fan bako fana alama ale nalde man nalkanda kanto nyato nya banko do ko man sone ya ko ya fanya min mo kilimbuka keno police be jama fana soldier be jama fana intelligence jama fana from being ambulance civilian police also because atli be do can to community civilian koma niawe police don nia intelligence ni drone they depend on the community so fonga funding nga security dema adu wala things jam fo akuma batale ka musol dema ke sponsor ka ko solke akuma batale ni musol ni mol man kendea ke dema police musolu akuma batale askena fani ko fam buida fam alsi lan fam sanno fam ni man sa so lan lale lan ni alieso yale don defam good yaji alsi don't know fanka lansa because tonya dun Africa Gambia ma Africa belemo jobu ka bo mola bare do mani mo ko solje ni mo ka funin ken kan na dogo support ke nya jo fita tuma do alsi ko dal sanole alsi isal don't know ko dal san ali abi do mandi because ni ko ila joy bo tale ka lansan asika weta tanja fa ida peacekeeping ni man tawala ko le So woto mbafala moli ko.
Na policy nga kejele ko like a female officer la Kata University. 50% we can go in for that for you.
Oh, wow.
Definitely. So all those things are in our plans.
Very
Definitely.
good, very good, very good, very good. Iko albakela paraso mundo karo tili mwani nkonto nyin February karo.
Nyin February karo.
Palaso du.
Nyin February karo tili mwani nkono. Na?
Palaso nyal bakela mito palas jumale mu.
Penchabi Hall.
Penchabi Hall.
Paradise Shoots.
Paradise good. Time juma what nyal ba commencer la?
Inshallah. Sutole nakala tati palang warawla to jannim fano de kala.
Fani keo dun kumo.
Dun la ku dun ku.
Yo sa ni misal fe molo la fe malafi kataje bay la fe ka police zolu jansa fenna ila buli fendiuna ya mira si juma ngile contact no ba ke nyaadi le sa for seko transparency as besta al bali al nyaadon ko le appel nyami a besta ay dun konda kino gono sa na bundu ado sita ale mun dal get bank wal sigara bonni kanana ngende ke mun tay mun ke alla IGP bal box like IGP about support kan nyami is very good another top brass administration nying which we are very much impressed with. Definitely. So Adrian say ni mo le fa kalti jansa fenna bul fendiuna adoda siata abijuma le contact ko jam salife
like na police PR institutional family PR
okay,
which is Bintan ngamera la number be bulle already. Then you have our the most senior lady Nankata Commissioner Malala Camarati Commissioner Banjul and the chairperson of the female network.
Wow.
The number is 7763007.
Sorry. Okay, after you senators you add it here. Yeah. So what I'm going like all also kono directly bamba prefer fanang hanim ma wala number solta directly kaki je bao senior management or sometimes call number ta kake publicity from go to among nyawanya without them even if they like it but then you can never tell. So nsimu ke wala ko like nzafu no mole ko mo wala fa police dema banyu police headquarters itala jeto wala every police station itala jeto maybe they can have a receipt book there mu yalan ko ni ya jojel ni ma vito kijeto ite to ke ba isi ko do kijeto ya receipt la ye ko do ni ko do futa atadla to fote kenola. Allo
Hello.
No ngafole ko like misali fe nimmo mangindol be sodno telephone karo ya me every police station bang that mean go restore can be there ni a joje restore dila o franci de maro kenole because like ndebe fuladu left ka contribution insta ban sam police wala ngada abdika mba wala la police ye restore dina nganna dala sta joje to o be bina ka fulala majele fote kenola.
And as much as we have our regional commissioners and we have police stations throughout the Gambia, no, it's not a problem. We can still identify the commissioner or the commissioner, deputy commissioner. Those are senior officers. And for sure we will get it, inshallah.
Okay. CSP Sabali Abarakabake. Benna Boston Lambatang Batang Labinga Fire, he wasted no time with Alhaji Galamati. Atamundra Boss Janto, Defana Kafa B, because I'm free. Nana radio na kafunyoma doko ke. Bangu doko indi ringa fa content bakela ko he nana ngake because bangu doko nyinti from faranga na contribution ke. If you don't give them money, we have to make sure we have publicity for them. Na publicity one Alhaji Radio and Omega 12 International na kafunyoma janto kanyim program okay. Ngal advertise. So mbafa bari Gambia ngol be diaspora wo be Gambia kono wo momo nyim programme ya mo isaje nyele molie amman jamfa momo dala stand bang kemelo bang €1 €2 €20 any amount ma police man jutu because jama commencé kilinela ngawoke ngan bari musol nin na nyol nin na musol nin service personnel alnye dema mbel for Gambian kole. So in a last note, what do you have for the general public, madam?
Well, I would just say thank you very much, my brother. Definitely, we really appreciate. So I will be urging everyone to come and support. Definitely. We need their support, and it's the Gambia. and it's the police who are mandated with the protection of life and property. So if we have such a program, I think definitely they need to support us. So I'm saying to everyone, thank you very much, and hoping to see more support from them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, CSP Sabali. May Allah enable us to enter the program peacefully and finish it peacefully, and then you get what you want from there. And we also thank the President of the country, the Mother First Lady, and then the IGP, and all your senior management for being with you guys there. Now, this is not politics, this is national duty. And when it comes to national duty, the country first. Yeah, we thank you very much for having you here and then using your valuable time to be with us here. And I also thank my senior man, RadioAlhaji Jadama, for being with us here. Thank you very much, Madam Sabali.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.